Good, because we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to WWT Wrestling with Trivia. I am your host, JPO, Jordan Pierce Owens. Today, they've fought each other in other arenas, but never in this arena, and it's going to be a one hell of a fight, I can tell. Introducing first, you know him, you'll love him, Michael Turner.
What is happening Friday night? It's been approximately 74 straight days of rain here in South Carolina, but at least it's not ice like Texas. So wishing you guys the best down there. Hope the situation gets better. Yeah, sun finally came out today. It's amazing. So we're ready to have a good weekend. We're ready to answer some questions against my good buddy Richie, who's hoping to beat me for the very first time. We'll see how it goes.
Well, Richie, he said it, man. You've been on a decent streak here. I mean, someone else beat you. This guy. But other than that, you've had a really great streak here. Richie, Nemo, Goodacre.
Yeah, hey, I think I've talked to Michael before. I think we're destined to face each other. Like we literally only faced each other like maybe like 2 weeks ago in another league. So if that. So yeah, I think we're sort of destined to meet up again. But yeah, never. It's first time in this league, and I think I'm on despite my little speed bump with you. I'm on a bit of a roll. So hopefully that continues.
We shall find out momentarily. 20 questions involving the world of professional wrestling. Number one, on an April 2000 SmackDown, Triple H defeated the current ECW World Champion Taz when what other ECW wrestler interfered? This edition of Wrestling Trivia brought to you by The Bump. I will get on and I will defeat Mike Brown and win that Shawn Michaels title. Shawn is the GOAT. He's the real GOAT. Don't you roll your eyes, Michael Turner.
To be argued.
Yeah, and then you would be wrong.
Maybe the first time.
What would be your argument?
I might be wrong on this question. The greatest of all time is still Ric Flair.
Okay. I'm just kidding. He's wonderful. Underplay that. Richie, are you in?
I think so. Yeah, I am, but I can't think.
Well, let's go with you first because I saw it already.
I just see it.
Mike Awesome says you, Michael Turner.
Same answer I have.
Ooh, it is indeed neither one of you who will have a perfect game now. Tommy Dreamer was in that match.
Okay.
Tommy Dreamer popped up on that SmackDown episode.
I think we're thinking because then
of the whole
Taz beat Awesome for the bit, right?
Well, yeah, but actually, if you think about it in a weird way, that makes the least sense because that was the reason Taz had to win it because Awesome was leaving the WCW, I think, or had already left.
I'm almost 42. My mind is whack.
Let's see if you know this one then. What was Sabio Vega's first WWF name?
Oh my god.
Speaking of bumps, congratulations to Lacey Evans and Ric Flair, right? Maybe, I don't know.
Someone said, I really hope that it ends up that David Flair is the father instead. It would be a nice little bit of continuity.
We're waiting for his TV return. So my only problem with that is that match never really ended. So like in the record books, does it say the match ended via pregnancy? Like how does that work out? You know, at least ring the bell. That's always been a pet peeve of mine. Ring the bell, count her out, and end the match. Okay, Richie, I think you're in. Are you in, Richie?
Short list of
I put a joke answer. Yeah, I'm in. I put Sabio Vega. There you go.
All right. Sabio Vega's first name was Sabio Vega. Trick question. Michael Turner, what you got?
Speaking of jokes, one of the few good Scott Keith jokes back in the days. What's the sound of 300 pounds of crap hitting a fan? It's quang.
Oh, that's
Quang the
right.
Ninja.
I forgot that was him.
I like Quang. What was wrong with Quang? Maybe just because it's fun to say. Number 3, what was the tag team name of Buff Bagwell and Scott Norton in WCW?
Asking some bangers tonight, JPO.
All right. Now I'm just asking if you're in, Richie. Quit revealing your answers for us. Michael Turner, what is your answer?
The fantastic team of Vicious and Delicious.
Now, Richie, what would you like to say?
Vicious and Delicious.
All right. Yes, indeed. Both of you now have points on the board. Michael, though, at 2. Number 4, what former WCW Tag Team Champions teamed with Eddie Guerrero at ECW WrestlePalooza 1995 against Cactus Jack, Dean Malenko, and Too Cold Scorpio?
Too Cold's one of my favorite. Dude is so underrated. She can still go to this day.
I was gonna make a joke and say, what do you mean, Dean Malenko, or Scorpio, Cactus Jack? But all three would kind of fit that answer in a way. Who did you mean though? Scorpio?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just saying, technically, all three you could say are underrated.
It's after you watch so much wrestling, there are very few things that like get you anymore. But I remember watching Scorpio's debut in WCW Live in 1992 when he did the 450. It was like mind blown.
I don't remember that because I was 2.
Well, that's because I'm older than you, sir.
I know. These are just facts. All right, we're both in. Richie, give it to me.
Public Enemy.
And what you got, Michael Turner?
It's Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
It is indeed the Steiner brothers. Don't remember Public Enemy and their WCW title run.
I think that match is on the network somewhere. Look it up. It's very good.
I would imagine, just based on it.
It's very good.
Based on who's involved. Number 5, Bret the Hitman Hart and Jerry the King Lawler faced off in what kind of match at King of the Ring 1995?
I literally knew what question you were answering before you finished your thing.
Yeah. I feel this one's easy-ish, but yeah. I just wanted to ask it. Ask it so I could see it written down. Michael Turner, what do you have written down?
He snatched victory from the jaws of defeat. Kiss My Foot match.
I see where you're going with that. And where'd you?
Kiss My Foot match.
Yes, indeed. Kiss My Foot. Lawler didn't bathe. Yada, yada. Number 6, on the line of Ring of Honor. What Ring of Honor tag team broke up at Final Battle 2009 and then had a Fight Without Honor match at Final Battle 2010? All right, Richie.
The Briscoes.
And Michael?
No, I believe this is El Generico and Kevin Steen.
Michael nailed it, looking for Generico and Steen. I would have also accepted Steenerico, as I think just the fans dubbed them.
What happened to that El Generico guy? Did he ever make anything of himself?
I mean, some say he passed away. Some say he's still, doing an orphanage in Tijuana. It's different myths and legends, depending on who you ask.
Be good to get an update on him sometime. Someone DM us.
Number 7, and I did not do this on purpose, but I'm looking for potentially 7 answers for number 7.
Right.
Name these 7 people that Kane has held tag team titles with in the WWE.
Sleepy, happy, bashful, dope. No, wrong ones. Sorry.
No. I'm looking for Jerry Lawler's partners.
Sleazy.
I actually thought of asking that at one point. See how many people can remember.
That's terrible.
But 7 potential answers here, and of course, any kind of tag title in the WWE, Raw, SmackDown, OG. The Raw Underground tag team titles, whatever happened. Velocity tag titles, the Heat tag titles, the Jack tag titles, Metal tag titles, main event tag titles. Superstars tag titles. Saturday Morning Slam tag titles.
Okay, we get it.
Live Wire. I'm not stopping. I'm waiting on you guys. Live Wire tag titles.
Oh man, I'm trying to think of the seventh one.
Confidential tag titles. Saturday's main event tag titles. Main event tag titles. Wait, I think I said main event. Sorry.
Donnybrook Theatre tag titles.
Yeah, it's Southpaw Regional Tag Team Champions.
Anyway, all right. I don't think I'm getting this. I've got 6, so I think that's.
That's not bad. That's not, depending on how much Michael Turner's got, and if those are indeed all right.
I got 6 too. I don't think they're right.
Alrighty, so let's just go in order, and I'll try to tally them up in my mind. Michael Turner, show me that board and keep it up for a second.
I got 4 for sure, and then 2 I don't think. Definitely Taker, definitely RVD, definitely Daniel Bryan, definitely Mankind, and then I said Hurricane and Spike Dudley.
Alrighty, so I can tell you, you were right in Hurricane, so I give you 5. There is no Spike. Let's see what Richie can do.
I got Hurricane, RVD, Taker, Daniel Bryan, Mankind in the Big Show.
Oh, so you got, it looks like you got the 6 and the 6. Yeah, so Richie gets that 3rd point here.
Good job. Who was 7?
Let's see, who was not mentioned? Mankind, X-Pac? Anyone have X-Pac?
X-Pac! How did we forget that?
There we go. Mankind, this is in order, by the way. Mankind, X-Pac, Undertaker, Hurricane, Rob Van Dam, Big Show, and finally, hell no, Daniel Bryan.
Damn you, Sean Waltman.
Number 8. Who did Kurt Angle defeat to win his 2000 King of the Ring? So the finals. Turner's in. Give you a hint, Richie. It's not Joey Janela. So.
I think
Richie, what you got?
5 at the time.
What you got, Richie?
All right, Rikishi.
And Michael Turner.
I think he's right. I put Edge.
Oh, Rikishi, yes. Narrowing that gap now. 5-4. 5 to Michael. Number 9, Edge defeated a member of what stable in his television debut for the WWF?
Stable.
I guess.
What's your guess, Michael Turner?
Truth Commission?
And Richie Nemo.
Ministry of Darkness.
Ooh, can't give it either one of you. Looking for Los Boricuas. Los Boricuas. He knocked him out. Remember, this is the thing where you get one via count out because his opponent legit was knocked out.
Sometime remind me to tell you about the dissertation I wrote about gang warfare in the WWF in the 90s.
Nice.
That's a true story.
Send that over. I'll read it. Number 10, half of there leaving on a prayer. Hi, Steve Mesa. What musician did Kevin Owens attack on a June 2015 WWE Raw?
And became my personal hero.
I'm guessing he might have it then. Let's see if Richie does. Richie, what you got?
Machine Gun Kelly.
And what do you got, Michael?
Piece of shit.
Now, can I argue his recent CD? I quite like
Is
it.
better. It's still not great.
Maybe because I'm more because it's like produced by Travis Barker and I'm a big Blink guy, so like it's more in my vein. So, and him and Pete Davidson are like a really cute friend couple. So, I've grown to really like him. All right, at the time though, I was probably fine with it though. Number 11, Who fought for the King of the Ring crown at Royal Rumble 1989? I want both names.
Oh man, I got it.
Who fought for the King of the Ring crown at Royal Rumble 89? Although if someone just has one name and the other person has 0, I'll give that to them. Give them the point as well.
Jordan, your thoughts on the 89 Rumble itself?
Oh, that's a good one. I haven't seen in a long time. I need to rewatch that one. Stud. I don't know. What are your thoughts?
A decent little Hogan Savage program in the middle of there, teasing the breakup.
You're still building up to that big match. I love that build up in general.
And I mean, that's when Accent Smash started 1 and 2, so that's when they kind of played up the Rumble element. So I liked it.
I like that too. I've stolen that for the Rumble here in Fort Myers. We do one every June. I've had like our tag champ start off in the beginning. All right, not that wrestling is a work. What's your answer, Michael?
A very underrated match: Harley Race versus Haku.
That is spot on. Can you nail it, Richie?
Oh, I got Haku. I put Don Morocco.
Ah, yes. It was the two kings, Race and Haku. Number 12. Who held the Ring of Honor television title the shortest amount of time? I actually had this question originally worded in a different way that was easier, but you guys are tough competitors, so I took out the hint. Although me saying there was a hint, is that a hint? Or am I trying to distract you? I don't know. Tune in next week. Richie, what you got?
Ring of Honor's not my strong suit, so I just guessed a guy. I don't even know if he's a champion. I said cheeseburger.
Michael Turner.
You know what's funny? So did I.
Wow. Well, Richie was right in the fact that he never held a title. So it's not Cheeseburger. Looking for Will Ospreay, actually. Will Ospreay had a super short 2-day reign, I believe. So my original question was worded, which current New Japan star? But
yeah, I would have got that.
That might have helped a little bit.
I would have got that.
I didn't want to help you guys. I took it out. All right. Here's one, though, I will help you with. This one is worded kind of like that. What current AEW star wrestled Ricky Steamboat in his final match ever in a tag team match on an FCW show in 2010?
I have a guess because I don't know.
Neither do
This one is kind of obscure because I am asking basically a FCW house show question here. It's not often.
2010, it wouldn't be anybody. Hang on. Oh, God.
But it is like, it's a famous like last match kind of thing.
Richie, let's sing a jaunty tune called Damn You, Jordan.
You don't know your FCW house show facts? Come on, guys.
Don't know the answer.
I was gonna say after the answers anyway, but it's also in here because I saw it live. All right, Mike Turner, what you got?
I guess the Mox, because that's the only one I could think of who would be in FCW at that time.
I think he was definitely in the time frame. Richie.
I said Dustin Rhodes.
Now looking for Trent Beretta. It was a tag team match against the Dude Busters with Ricky and his son. And then I believe they did that whole spot with the Nexus where they flipped him up and he hurt himself again and never wrestled again. Fun fact, except for WWE, I have footage of the match because security never stopped me. And number 14. What WWE legend won votes over Jim Duggan and Kamala and teamed with Eugene to face Rob Conway and Tyson Tomko at Taboo Tuesday, 2005?
you repeat the question, please?
What WWE legend won votes over Jim Duggan and Kamala and teamed with Eugene to face Rob Conway, Just Look at Me, and Tyson Tomko at Taboo Tuesday 2005?
I gotta guess.
So any man's game here, by the way. 7-5.
Man, be lucky to break 10 in this one.
Might.
All right.
Maybe.
I got something.
All right. I don't remember. Michael, what you got?
Let you go first.
Where'd you go first?
I said Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter or Michael Turner?
I said the same.
Ah, well, guess what? No. Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Jimmy Superfly Snuka. Number 15. In 2008, what WWE wrestler had a gimmick where he would impersonate other wrestlers, such as Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, Bret Hart, John Cena, and several others?
Can you just say the date again? What date was it?
2008 was the time frame. This particular
Okay.
wrestler, week to week, would dress as a different wrestler.
Yeah, I know. It's just, yeah.
I guess.
Michael Turner, what's that guess?
I said goofy ass Paul London. I don't even know if he was with the company then.
I don't know. Richie.
Charlie Haas.
It was indeed Charlie Haas. Yes, sir.
Remember
Charlie
that
Haas had that
one
gimmick.
bit?
Yeah. I mean, I think it might have been on Heat more than Raw, but it was a thing. He was on TV just as, and as I said, all those legends, several others too. He did quite a few. Bridging that gap even more now. It's just a 1 point difference for number 16. On a June 2018 Impact, Rich Swann defeated what current NXT star in his debut for Impact? Rich Swann's debut, he defeated who that's currently in NXT? Other way to word it.
The year again, Jordan?
Just June 2018 was Rich Swann's Impact debut.
Just guessing.
Yep, I gotta guess.
Richie, what you got?
Eli Drake.
Eli Drake or L.A. Knight. Michael Turner.
Cross.
Aaron Cross looking for the $1 million caveman, Cameron Grimes, aka Trevor Lee. I think I ripped off Eli Drake in my bump promo. I was like JPO, like I did in my mind. Like, totally. Hope, they might notice. I don't know. Number 17, Seth Rollins and Dolph Ziggler had what kind of match at Extreme Rules 2018?
Think.
The answer is not one-on-one. It is not a trick.
They had a hot contest.
Yeah, they had a good one. They had a wrestling match. I think we're both in. Michael Turner, what you got?
Balls count anywhere?
And where's your Nemo going with?
Was this the pay-per-view where the crowd screwed up the whole match with the countdown? Was this an Iron Man match?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are tied with our final three questions.
Very good.
7-7. It was the Iron Man match. And in fact, it was also very rare Intercontinental main event on the pay-per-view as well. Number 18. What was Enzo Amore's partner's Big Cass's first name when he was in NXT? So blank Cass. Or Cass Adi, I guess.
I'm in.
All right. Richie.
Colin Cassidy.
And Michael.
Colin.
Yeah, Colin. It's just Colin. Number 19. On a March 2018 Raw, who won the Tag Team Battle Royal in order to get a tag team title shot at that year's WrestleMania?
Jesus.
Whoa, do I not have a 20th question? I really don't. I have another document, so I'll pull that up real quick, but I just didn't end this game.
I got it. I think. We'll see.
I don't know. I just guessed. See.
Oh, okay. Let's Richie, what you got?
It's the bar.
And Michael Turner.
Wasn't this the intro to Young Nicholas? Was it Braun?
It was Braun. It was a slightly immature question there. Braun Strowman won the
Ah.
Tag Team Battle Royal. So he could choose to team with Nicholas. All right, guys. Potentially the final question of the night. We're going back to an elite company, AEW, as I ask you this. Who defeated Sammy Guevara in AEW's first singles match? They're both in. Richie, what you got?
Cody.
And Michael Turner.
Super bad Kip Sabian, Double or Nothing.
Here is your winner, and
Wow.
he did get to 10, ladies and gentlemen. 10 points to
Barely.
Michael Turner. Yes, Cody would be dynamite. This was at Double or Nothing.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This is Battle Royal, technically their first singles match. Still, tremendous matchup, as I knew it would be between you guys. As I said, you had that gap closed up all the way to a tie in one point. But in the end, Michael Turner got those last two in his wheelhouse. Michael Turner, any parting words? Once again, you're still the Raven to his streamer.
one of these days, the final fight is going to be awesome. We're going to have interference, and Dex will come in and hit someone with a chair. It'll be great. Listen, I love playing against Richie because I know it's always going to be close. He's always going to challenge me. It's never going to be a blowout one or the other. So all love, destined to do it for a long time. But you know, I got to give you something to work for, brother. We'll keep going as long as you want to, but yeah, I think that makes me, if I'm not mistaken, number one contender, maybe. So Dexter,
calling out the champ.
Where you at?
Shots fired, shots fired. Richie put up one hell of a battle. Like I said, you were closing that gap there, but in the end, he got you by just a millimeter. Any parting words?
Man, I'm always nipping at the heels there. It's always going to be close. Like, so it's always going to be close. Look, I'll get you eventually. I'll build my way back up. Look, I'll get you. But like, I will. I know not usually the loser doesn't put out a challenge, but I'll make it easy for the matchmakers. Brandon Rutledge, if you're watching, I'll take you.
Okay, more shots fired. And hey, Richie, okay, Venmo me a little something. I'll pull it here. And I'll start really docking Michael like, oh, you said just bar, not the bar. Sorry. Can't
it's
give
gonna
it.
be 20 TNA questions and I'll be screwed.
Just all TNA. I'm gonna be like, listen, Richie, watch Bound for Glory 2009. This is we all just from one show. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that was this week's edition, or this show's edition of WWT. Richie Nemo Goodacre, Michael Turner, JPO Jordan Pierce Owens. Vote for me for the bum so I can win that title. Thank you for watching. Good night. Like, subscribe. You know that usual YouTube bibble babble. And good night.